right, you guys, so we are back on day number 16 of the 30-day video challenge. And in today's video, I wanted to, share another source with you guys that you can use to work from home and make money while you're at home. Now, see, a lot of people, they don't understand that work from home is not always a home-based business. You can work from home and have an actual job. They call it working remotely. And, thousands of people do it, every day. And Liveops is one of those sources that you can use to actually work from home. So the majority of the work that you will be doing for Liveops is typically phone work. So you would be working for call centers and different things like that. But when you come over to the website, you can see some of the different things that are they're putting people to work with, as far as whether it be inbound sales, customer service reps, insurance sales, so on and so forth. I personally, if I were going to do live ops, I would probably want to do customer service or roadside assistance, something like that, something where I can kind of just relax and do my job and not have to think about a whole lot. But if you're prone to sales and you are willing to learn sales and get better at sales, the income opportunity is probably a lot more fruitful for you if you were to do inbound sales or insurance sales, for example, something like that. Now, before you apply, there are requirements that you're going to have to adhere to in order for you to be accepted into live ops. Okay, so one of which is you're going to have to take a background check as well as a credit check. And I can tell you from experience that, if you have anything on your record, they're not going to accept you. Because years ago, when I first learned about live ops, I was very excited to hear about the opportunity. But I came to find out that if you have any convictions on your record, that they will not accept you, and it doesn't really matter what your conviction is. Like mine, I used to sell weed. Back in 2004, I got in trouble for selling weed or whatever, and I got a felony on my record for selling marijuana. Now the government sells marijuana, but I can't even get a job with live ops. Go figure. But if you want to do live ops, you need to be on the up and up. You need to have a good computer. You need to have fast internet. You need to also, I'm trying to find that part where it had the requirements, and I can't remember where it was at. I was just looking at it a minute ago. But you can see here for the tech requirements, what do you need to get started? And they tell you they want you to be in a quiet location. If your location isn't quiet, you shouldn't even bother. You need to have a corded headset compatible with a telephone, all of that stuff. Minimum computer requirements are right there. Computer and virus protection. You need here's the part about your background check. So they're going to check your background and your credit. So if you've got screwed up credit, you might as well not even bother. If you've got a criminal history, it tells you right here, crimes found, felony records. If you have any records, keyword any records with dispositions of guilty, convicted, or no contest, you will not pass. Okay, so I've never even applied for live ops because of this. It says if you've got misdemeanor records and you have three or more vehicular records with DUI, reckless driving, hit and run, or any of that stuff, then you will not pass. Well, I can tell you this much. I wouldn't even pass if I didn't have a felony on my record, because I've been getting DUI since I was 16, all the way up until the time I was about 30 years old. I've had like 3 DUIs over that time span. I'm 40 now, but up until the time I turned 30 years old, I was still getting drunk and I was getting DUIs and stuff like that. And yeah, so you have to be a really clean cut person to get accepted into live ops. But like I said, if you do get accepted, it will be beneficial to you, because you're going to be saving a ton of money on clothes that you would have to buy for work, and you're going to save a ton of money on gas that you would have to put in your vehicle to get back and forth. Now, before I close out, one of the reasons that I went ahead and shared some of my personal information with you guys is because, a lot of people, especially those with felony convictions, they have to become resourceful just to be able to earn a decent income in a lot of cases, because, you know, if people aren't hiring felons, then how are felons going to make money? Now, you can risk it and you can go to college and you can try and get a degree in something and pray that a person will overlook your previous background and hire you on the merit of your GPA or whatever. But, at the end of the day, you really have to just be the type of person who is going to go out there and create opportunities instead of looking and searching for opportunities. And the only way you can really create your own opportunity is with a business, whether that be a home based business or whether that be something that you started on your own. It doesn't really matter. But for those of you who are searching for something that you can do where you can earn some significant income, you're going to have to really take it upon yourself to try and create the opportunity rather than seeking the opportunity, because if you're not creating it, that means that you're at somebody else's mercy. So for those of you who do want to sign up for live ops, there is a link in the description of this video where you can go over here to live ops and it'll take you here and you can apply. For those of you who may not qualify for live ops because you've got things on your record, you might have bad credit or whatever the case may be, I've got additional things in my description for people who don't qualify for live ops, who, if you're willing to just put in a little bit of work, you can actually turn this side hustle into your primary business. So I'm going to go ahead and end it there. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. If you got any value from this video at all, please like and subscribe. I will be back tomorrow with video number 17 of my 30-day video challenge, and I appreciate you guys watching. This is Rondell Mitchell from RondellMitchell.com, and I will talk to you tomorrow.